years later now, Mike moves to another end. Yeah. Like Enfield, like deep Enfield.
Yeah.
I'm walking, boom, 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 minding my own business. Who's crossing the road?
Pedo.
You get it? My man, he sees me, he freezes, yeah, and then he tries to walk, and you know, like when you pretend you don't see someone.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, but I blatantly saw him. I was like, you didn't even move far. This is the point. You didn't even move far. Now you're in this area. Yeah, I hope that the people know that you are pedo. Do you get it? Because it won't take long. You know what I mean? It's the same, basically the same area. You just gone to the next borough along, innit? It's like saying he was in Peckham and then he moved to Deptford.
Yeah, that's not really much at all.
That's not really much, is it? You gotta say it. So, we do around here kind of thing, you know what I mean? But that area is very European-y, you get it? So he can blend and mix, and there's pubs and all of that stuff, and the life there is different, you know what I mean? But that guy was a serious pedo, you know what I mean? And that's one, if we ever caught him, bro, I'm telling you, bro, yeah, that was a village stuff, you know what I mean? And I'm saying, like, there's white people, there's all sorts of my estate, Chinese, all sorts. Can
you answer Flame's question for me, please?
What's Flame saying?
On the screen.
Okay.
See, it depends though, like, because everyone's got a different definition of that, innit? What I may consider fucking evil, like Jedi or Maku, might not. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's a bit of a tough question, to be fair.
For me, nah, I can't do such a thing. You get it? Because anyone who's evil also has the capacity to be good. So we don't say
whoa. Okay, so all right, cool. Let me say no, I'm just saying, yeah.
I just wanted to finish that sentence, please.
Yeah, no, but is like, yo, what do you really when anyone that's evil got the capacity for good?
Yeah, but I don't even consider it in terms of good and evil. I consider it in terms of agreeable, disagreeable. So now if you're disagreeable, yeah, that doesn't mean you're evil. Do you get it? You just disagree to the norm, maybe. Do you get it? Or you disagree on some things and agree on other things. Doesn't make you disagreeable, but sometimes you have to be disagreeable to make strides or move forward. You get it? But like make the right decision.
Maku, define evil, please.
Well, it's not definable to me. It's like
no, I mean, as in, what are we talking about? We said
we're talking about the concept of the concept that we have of good and evil. Yeah, but what is actually evil, and what is actually good?
All right, so let me say, is a pedophile evil?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, if you was looking for a definition,
okay,
100% pure.
A pedophile is evil. Okay, is a pedophile who was himself abused and is now acting out the abuse that he received. Is he evil? Or is he good?
What are you saying? Is he confused? Or
I'm saying, is he evil? But now he was evil. Now you know he was abused himself, like horrendously. Is he still evil?
To a certain extent, and the person who obviously did it to him was also evil. So two evils don't make a good. Two evils don't make a good. So,
no. I hear that.
I mean, evil action, because really, action that happened to that person, and then they perpetuated it. No, that's evil.
But people that are hell bent on evil actions are evil now. People that just want to perpetuate evil actions,
right?
For instance, you have somebody that committed rape because of his lack of self-control and his poor recognition of boundaries, and maybe he ain't gonna rape again. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, and then you have a serial rapist who's just hell bent on inflicting pain and suffering on women. Like, do you understand? Like, I'm thinking, like, the evil person is that person that's like, yo, I want to do this. Like, this is what I do. You know, like somebody that's been a paedophile or had abused one child. Is that on the same level as someone that's abused hundreds of children? Part of a paedophile ring, and a one loan opportunist. Are they the same?
I think so, yeah. Because the point is that the ones who get convicted always claim that they're not going to change. And that is very significant. Like, well, with most criminals or whatever, there comes a point in their life where they change, innit? But these men are blatantly telling you, nah, no matter what you do to me,
be like this.
I'm always going to be like this. That is worrying. That's why I say, boy,
you have to look at their psychological side of things when it comes to people. When it comes to like evil, in my eyes, this is what I think. If you're looking at evil, you need to pre the person's psychology. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, are they like a psycho? Do you know what I'm saying? Are they got homicidal tendency? Do you know what I'm saying? Those are the qualities that make the person evil. I mean, someone that's been abused from a young age up until, I don't know, teenage years or whatever, if they repeat in the same behavior, it's not because they're evil, it's because they don't know no better. Do you get what I'm saying? Because that's
that's not true. That's not true.
It's like someone being like, say for instance, like take me.
But that's not true, Flex, because
didn't they know it was fucked up when it was happening to them?
Not necessarily, because abuse don't work like that, Jeds. Come on, you know how abuse works.
Well, that could just make you gay, or what? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't need to make you a paedophile. Why? Why have you got to repeat the same actions? Like,
right.
Why?
That's why.
Then what about all them people that use violence against women? Do you know what I'm saying? They've witnessed that they're beating up their mum for years, and then doing it themselves. Do you get what I'm saying?
Right. Good point.
Why you can't use the word evil?
That's a fucking good point. Still, you say Terry? Big up anyway.
Yes. Blessing it.
Blessing, bro.
That's why you can't use the word evil. There's different levels, so you can only say it in a form of a low vibration. Someone that's on a low vibration might be someone's high vibration. So when you say evil, you're categorizing something that may not be evil to someone else.
Right. That is true.
That's what I'm saying.
When we raise isn't there a common human thread that says women and children are sacred? Is that not a common human thread underlying the majority of mankind? Obviously, I've not met majority of mankind.
Because
in the Bible, let me give you an example. Like in the Bible, it says. Sorry,
go on. No, just one second. Go on, Mike.
It said man was evil continuously. And I think that's a significant point. Yeah, because I'm saying, like, how can somebody be evil all the time? Do you get it? It's very difficult, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. That's like concerted effort. This is how you want to be. So there's a one-off act that some would consider evil, and then there's, like I said, so like I that's why I kind of differentiated a one-time pedophile, a one-time child abuser pedophile, to somebody who's hell-bent on this being, this is my lifestyle, this is what I do, this is what I'm about.
Yeah, but you see, that's what comes under forms of repetition.
Right.
When someone constantly, it's like, you know, when they say a lion tastes his blood the first time, it gets what it is, but then it could get loud. But then if he gets a taste for it and has a continue, it keeps on repeating.
Yeah.
That now, what would you call that? And what would you call the person that just took the first time?
Yeah.
I mean, the first, I don't know. Because the argument could be that they're just as evil as each other. Just because you did it once. Like I would have that view. I would rather you nonced once, does that make it like, what are you trying to say, that you're less of a nonce than this guy that's done it 10 times? But technically you kind of are. But I'm gonna burn you both. Like you're both. Like, do you know what I mean? Like someone said in the comments.
No, I get what you're saying. In our perspective, we understand. We don't give a shit whether you've done it once or done it 10 times. Yeah. But at the same time, it's, you know, people make mistakes in it. So how many? If you make that one mistake, can he be forgiven?
No, it's unforgivable, unfortunately.
No, I'm talking about level. I'm talking about even, let's look at it as in form of a murder case. Can you
even stealing, innit? Even stealing in Nigeria, Like if they caught you and did the tires thing was mainly for all your teeth. You get
yeah, but that's the mindset. But that comes to the mindset of the people.
Right.
And that's why I said everybody's level's different. You might go to a pedophile country where there's a whole heap of pedophile, and they might have remorse.
Right.
Who might have remorse? What the
you know, like certain countries that, like, for instance, the sentencing, that how they do the sentencing.
They might be lenient, you mean?
Yeah, they'd be lenient. They give more leniency to someone than the other.
Even in England.
That's the UK, no?
That's even in England. Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
I mean, reverse it on its head. When someone's committed of murder, does that actually make them a murderer? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you've got to do it like case by case. Do you get
That's why we never put murder under evil.
Yeah, but it can be evil because you've got
necessarily because it was going to get complicated once you brought.
But it's an evil act.
But guess what?
Exactly.
Guess what? We gotta murder the pedophile. None of you ain't gonna complain.
No.
or call me evil, right?
Exactly.
It's an evil act.
Yeah,
so,
it's an evil act. So, evil.
Does it mean the person himself is evil?
No. Wait, what's the evil act? Murder?
Okay, imagine this. A man rolls up in your house trying to burgle your house.
Mm-hmm.
And because of he's violating the situation, you punch him up and he knocks his head on the floor and end up dead. Does that mean you're a murderer?
No, you're a killer. You're not a murderer. You didn't start to murder him. You killed him. He died. But like, you're good, man. You're good. You ain't got. Brother, I go sleep that night.
I'm telling you,
bro.
People can't.
Yeah. I'll go sleep that night. No, you came into my house. You came into my house. You broke into my house.
And this is how some people will end up being murderers, because if that is ringing in their head all the time that they've killed someone, they end up killing more.
Well, you say if the price of life is cheap to them in their head, then they could do it.
That's what I said. So that's why I say
that might not even make man. That might not even make man evil. Like all right, man in the army, are they evil? Veterans, war veterans. They come back from the army. They've lit down how many people? Are they evil? Are you evil as a soldier?
It's an evil act because you shouldn't kill no one. Full stop. But you've been sent by order. So the act is.
How are you going to commit an evil act and not be evil, though? Huh? How are you going to commit an evil act and not be evil, bro? From you commit the act,
you can't use the word evil. You can't really use that word.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're right.
Can I chime in there, Jess?
Evil is just like a super emotional word, isn't it? Evil, just like evil. It's like it's the worst, but it's not very helpful when it's describing what we're trying to. Do you know what I mean? Evil, just like a blanket word.
Yeah.
Evil's like love. You can't.
It's true.
Yes.
But you know what? Can I put meat on it? Can I put meat on it a little bit, brothers?
Yeah. Well, you could talk, but I don't know about this.
Don't bother with it, you know. Don't bother with it.
Why? What's Jesus for the wise? Why?
I know. Anyway, big up all the black people. But what I'm saying is, fucking this evil thing and this good thing's dumb subjective, you know, bro. Because man's done evil things, but obviously it's turned out good. A man's done good things that with a good intention, and it's just turned out fucking evil. Do you get what I'm trying to show you?
Done good things with a good intention, and it's turned out evil.
Yeah, like, you know, when you wasn't supposed to open your mouth, or you wasn't supposed to do something, right? But you had a good intention. You didn't want no one to get hurt when you done that thing. You brought that guy to the other side and thinking everything.
Oh, yeah.
You wasn't supposed to fucking. You know what I'm saying, family?
I know whatever happened that time, Freddie. I know this one's haunting you. You talk about it a lot, you know. Like, as a brother that listens and pays attention when my brothers them talk, you told me slightly a little bit about this scenario, and like, I don't know what happened, but I know it's burnt you, bro. I forgive you, bro.
Nah, fam, 4 youngers 1 year disappear. 4 youngers 1 year disappear. That's never gonna leave my brain. All these prison time, you know what I'm saying? Post-traumatic stress. But yeah, you know what I mean, fam? Like, it's fucking hell, man. I can't describe it. What Kel said is quite right.
Hold on, yo, SSI, if you're only here to talk about Empress Becca, then I'm gonna have to block you. Like, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to see endless streams of personal information and personal attacks. Like, this ain't the place for it. If you have a grievance with Empress Becca, you're better off going and taking it up with her personally. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm gonna have to block you now. This is your third comment with someone else's. Like, it's just long. Sorry. Yeah.
Bless up, family. Can I just quickly cut in there, gents? Just off of the back.
Happy New Day, Manifa.
Come on,
bless up, man.
Family. Big up the man, them. Yeah, big up yourself, Becca. What it is now, because Freddie just said something here about post-traumatic whatever, right? And I'm going to try to marry that up with some of the conversation that you was having this morning about men being emotional, yeah?
Nanifa, you're funny. You're so funny, sister.
Why?
I don't know. I just love it.
Because originally I definitely
listen, everyone be quiet. Make sure Nanifa gets her at least 10 minutes, yeah?
No, allow me, man.
Because you know what, Nan? I'm watching it too now, you know. So now I'm making sure. So that everyone mute up. Go on, Nan.
Sorry. I just wanted to say one thing to Jedi.
It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable, Mackie. You got to wait till after 9.
No, it gives you time to do what I'm asking. I just want you.
Go on.
Can you find that video where me and you was dealing with the white guy, James? I think it was.
Yeah.
Right, the pedo one, right?
Well, yeah, I don't know where that is.
Yeah, that's on content, isn't it?
No.
Yeah.
What?
Big up yourself, Tony Brown. I see you, brother.
Sorry?
You mean the one in Speaker's Corner?
Yeah, me and you. And
I thought you were talking about, remember the hillbilly that was talking about the baby dolls and that. I thought you were talking about him.
No. I'm talking about James. Remember the pedo apologist?
It was James. It was Raj. Yeah, it's on my channel. That's on my